Hello, welcome to today's episode of Beyond the Bell Interviews. We've got Austin Rode and Connor Embry. Today, this one is Austin's coloring page, and this one is Connor's coloring page. The first question is, why and when did you first come to Mazer?
I went to Lake Ridge for 7th and 8th grade, so I came 9th grade, but I came because my cousin was here. He used to be super custom, so I was like, I want to go where he goes. So I signed up for the lottery. I didn't think I'd make it in, but then I made it in. I was like, okay, you're going to go to Mazer now. So I came to Mazer. It was a really good decision, actually. I would rather be at Mazer than Mountain View.
I tried to get in, so my old school was John Hancock Charter School, and I originally tried to get in at the end of 6th grade, beginning of 7th, so to do Mazer 7th, 8th, etc. However, the lottery didn't work in my favor then, so we just waited because John Hancock then did they made an agreement with Mazer where if you go kindergarten through 8th, because they opened up 7th and 8th, if you go kindergarten through 8th, you get a free pass to Mazer. And so I just stuck 7th and 8th, then joined 9th, and I've loved it ever since. Much better than Lehigh.
I didn't know that they did that with John Hancock. That's pretty cool.
Well, it's gone now because they opened up another location, so there would be too many students coming from a specific school. So It was for 2 years, but I loved it.
Okay, the next question is, what was your first impressions of Mazer?
It was kind of it was so small, because Lake Ridge is huge and Mazer's kind of tiny and there's hardly any people. You basically know everybody. I know everybody says that, but everybody knows each other. I mean, and the groups are a lot smaller, and a lot of people just do way more stuff than they do at Lake Ridge. So it took me a while to find a group to hang out with and eat lunch and that kind of thing. But when I did, it was pretty locked in. There ever since.
Contrary to Austin, I thought it was huge. My class was 8th grade year was 12 students.
Wow,
12. So making that jump to Mazer, the max I ever had was 20. So making the jump from John Hancock to Mazer was huge. But I loved it. I loved the education I was getting because I was offered the ability to either go to Mazer or go to Lincoln Academy. And I went, I want the one that's going to give me, in my opinion, a better education. So I went with Mazer, and I have loved it ever since.
The next question is, why have you stuck with Mazer?
I like the fact that it's a prep school and that it challenges me. I hate being bored, and with how advanced I am and how easy learning has come for me, I feel if I had gone to a normal school, I wouldn't be challenged, so I would just be sitting in a classroom bored to death and not learning anything because I did all the material really early.
So why stay in Mazer?
Yeah.
It's a cool community. I know. Well, everybody says that, but it's so serious. Everybody's just so close, and Mazer's really, really fun for sure. So, that's why I stayed around. I was a bit lonely in 9th grade. I was like, why would I stay? Why would I stay? They have guitar classes at Mountain View, but staying has been really good for me.
The next question is, tell us about your hobbies, or if you do any sports, what you do, or I know you play the guitar, Austin.
So I have a lot of fun with that. Should I tell my scam story?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I got scammed. I was trying to buy a guitar on a fake website, and then it turns out it was a scam site, and now I'm really mad at myself because I ignored all the signs. Don't do that! This just it. Don't buy scam things. It looks too good to be true. It's too good to be true. So I'll be looking for more guitars, but for real prices instead.
How long have you been playing the guitar?
I've been playing for 4 years, since the beginning of my career. So
what got you into it?
I felt like I needed to do something because I was just laying around all day. So I was like, "Hey, Dad, can I learn the guitar?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, it'll be fun." So I started just teaching myself. Once in a while, I'd ask him like, "Hey, how do you do this?" Okay, yeah, do this. But I'm mostly like all self-taught, and I keep getting better every day. It's really, really fun. So.
Do you have any other hobbies or anything that interests you?
Really good.
Get that.
Okay. I mean, I do music. I do like just random electronic music once in a while. Just like little bits here and there. I'm trying to upgrade and do more things and like learn more stuff. Like I cannot stop music. It's always playing in my head. I'm totally like ADHD when it comes to that. I'll be like sleeping at night. Like, oh, how's that song? Okay, how's this note and this note? Oh, okay, it's in this key. And just, that's the kind of way I think. I'm thinking like that all the time. So.
And what about for you, Connor? What?
I like to read. Most people who know me know that I like to read. I also enjoy school. Anything that revolves around learning. I also play the violin, which I love.
You're crazy good at.
What type of books do you read?
Oh dear. I have read
All the
almost every genre. From everything from fiction to nonfiction to historical to non-historical to fantasy to adventure to science. I just love reading.
Not a very picky reader.
No. Well, except for when it comes to some of the classics. Some of those I struggle with.
Mm-hmm. How long have you played the violin for?
Oh dear. Since second grade. So 10 years.
What got you started?
At John Hancock, it was required for us to learn the violin. It was required for us to learn an instrument. I originally wanted, because I was into the piano guys at the time, I really, really wanted to learn the cello. And so my mom was like, okay, well, you can't learn the cello as a second grader. However, you can learn the violin, which is a step in that direction. So when I picked up the violin, I just loved it and didn't switch if I could have. I don't think I would. I've loved it ever since.
Cool. The next question is, do you have like an influential like teacher or mentor? A good influence, not bad.
I think mine was probably, she's no longer at Mater, Mrs. Peterson. She was so much fun. And she helped me come out of my shell rather a lot. Ninth grade, I was very, very quiet and didn't like to talk to anyone or even the teachers, even if I knew the right answer. However, with Ms. Peterson's help, I became more, I shouldn't say more social, but I was able to answer more questions because she would constantly call on me. So.
That's so sick. Dude, I love Harry Gary. He's like, and also Mr. Otabe is really cool. They're both like, I feel like everybody needs a Mr. Otabe in their life to yell at them and throw things.
Tease them a little bit.
And then I think everybody needs a Harry Gary to be like, just like nice and awesome and like.
Mr. Otabe's nice.
Just be legitimate. Yeah, he is nice. He's really cool, but like also like, he's like a mean nice. He's like a teddy bear with spikes. So like every time you hug him, it hurts. But it's like, you still don't anyway. I hope he sees this. Just so you know. I emailed him too. I was like, I got a 4 on my AP test. And he was like, I'm so proud of you. I felt so happy.
The next question is, like, do you have a crazy Mazer story? Like, maybe something that's silly that happened in class or like at an event or something, or even just like on the campus, maybe not even during school hours.
I don't know, I can't think of one right now. There's too many. Okay, so there's one time that Owen wanted to interview me for things about like track and stuff. And I totally just blanked. Like he was like, "Hey, I want you to know about this." I'm so sorry. I don't know. So I think that was the most awkward moment I had last year. Was with Owen, and Owen is a very cool guy. So.
I suppose a funny Mazer story is I cannot seem to pull myself away from the orchestra program. Both teachers when Mr. Spindler was teaching and I couldn't join advanced orchestra, he pulled me out of German and was like, hey, come practice with us. And now that it's Miss Weirig, she's like, hey, come practice. I'll write all the notes you need. Just, I want you to come and practice. And so it's funny to think that they just want me that badly.
Because you're so good, though. You can't just, like, escape them. Oh, we also made a board game in German, and that was really fun. That's one of my favorite moments.
I loved how everyone in German class came together.
Yes.
There were some bumps along the road, but with any project, when is there not any bumps? But what I liked was the fact that we all came together as a class, were able to agree on what needed to happen, and was able to get it done in the time frame that Yuri had given us.
What was the board game for?
It was a board game called
Der Richter und sein Henker.
which translates to the judge and his executioner. And we based it off of Clue, but also created a different version. In essence, we created 2 in 1.
Yeah.
One you can do via Clue, and
then the other one was, like, our own board game.
yeah,
Where it was, like, it was a mix of, like, werewolf and, like,
the
murder mystery, too.
and a mix of mafia.
Yeah.
That was so fun.
Yeah, I think we should still work on that game. That was so fun, though. That was, like...
So the next question is kind of similar to the previous one, bro. Like, what was your best Mazer moment?
Ooh.
I think for my best Mazer moment was being called at the end of last year, getting the award.
The valedictorian.
No,
the marshal.
Yeah,
junior marshal.
Junior marshal. And
That was really cool.
Leading the seniors. That was probably my epic Mazer moment. And then having all the teachers at graduation say, I can't wait to see you on that stage. I was like, thanks for the pressure. I don't need that.
I mean, they probably didn't mean it, but you could also see it as trying to get rid of us, you know?
Yes, I can see that.
What about for you, Austin?
Well, I've kind of been in the background. There's not like anything where it's like I was glorious, I was built different or anything like that. But I mean, I loved our cooking winter room. Foodie was really, really fun. That was like the one place where I shined. I won like 9 of the 11 competitions. So, Mr. Big Appetite right here. But he knows how to cook too. So,
Well, you can't go
let
wrong.
him cook.
You kind of are leading us into our next question, which are, what were the winter rooms that you've taken so far?
Ooh.
Okay, so 9th grade year, I took forensics, which was taught by Miss Slade and Miss Gittins. So as a nervous 9th grader, because that was the one that sounded really cool, and I wasn't sure whether or not that one would have gone through all the grades, but it did, and we did so many labs in that winter room. And we even created our own little murder mystery where I 3D printed a murder scene with a house and everything. And then we had to show it off at Winterfest. 10th grade was Foodie with Austin.
We were together.
It
was super fun. Dude. Like Coach Kemper and
Coach Call.
Coach Call are so fun. They're like the ultimate duo. I'm so sad that Coach Kemper left.
We went to Lemon and Sage every day.
Yeah.
And that was...
It was a ghost kitchen.
It was so nice to be actually cooking in the kitchen and not just in the Mazer
Yes,
cafeteria.
oh my goodness.
Then last year, junior year, I did mock trial with Geary, and that was fun. I got star witness from Geary and Wright.
Yo.
Was it this year or the previous year that you guys went to like Washington or something for mock trial intro?
That was 10th grade, so the year I didn't go, and the year Geary fell down the stairs.
Which out of the 3 winter rooms that you've done would you say is probably your favorite?
Well, what do you mean in terms of fun? Fun meaning educational, fun
Like
meaning
favorite,
enjoyable.
like whichever one you like enjoyed the most, or whichever one you feel like you got the most from. I don't know. You can be the critic of what you want enjoy like.
Each of the
favorite to
three
be-
taught me different skills that I'll probably be using for the rest of my life. So, forensics taught me how to analyze situations, not just crime scenes, but all situations in general, and know when and how to react. Cooking taught me a lot more of how, when you get put in a situation and you have ingredients that you have to use, because you can't go to the store every time you are missing something.
Right.
But that taught me how to be resourceful. Then in mock trial, it taught me how to be more fluent, less stuttery in my speech.
Yeah. So in ninth grade, I did the career apprenticeship winter, which was just like we did a class for a week, like a full like half semester class that we had to do in a week, and so we just grinded it the entire time. We got it done. I got like a B in it. And then we went and internshipped for a week. So I went to my grandma's ranch for half of it, and then because she does farming on a ranch, and so I learned how to like drive a tractor, and like I made goat milk or cheese, that kind of thing. And then for the other half, I went and internshipped at a veterinary clinic, which is the one I work at now. She offered me a job, so that was super fun. That was really cool. I learned a lot of stuff. And then for 10th grade was foodie, and foodie was just so fun. Like you learn how to work on a team. You learn how to work like with what you have in this place. You know, like you figure out how to get things to taste good. That was super, super fun. That's totally my stuff. So, and then 11th grade this was like the sleeper of all winter rooms. It was the engineering winter room. There was only like 9 people signed up. But it was so fun. Like we had like a budget for 30 people, but we only had 9 people. So we just like had Costco snacks every day, and like we did so many different experiments. We did like submarines and like windmills, and we didn't do a roller coaster. We did a couple other really, really cool, like we did boats, we did that kind of thing. We did solar powered cars. It was so fun. We toured BYU and UVU. We went to the soundproof room. It was like engineering was so cool. We got our own like Maser approved jackets just for that winter. It was so freaking cool.
Well, that's the same with the foodie. That budget
Doubled,
and so we got really, really nice aprons. Coach Call and Coach Kemper typically always give aprons at the end of the winter run, and so, but typically they're not really nice quality. Ours were really, really nice, and then on top of that, we got our own set of knives.
Yes.
And how many is it? 20? Like a 20 spice?
Yeah, we got a spice rack, 20 spices.
Yeah, 20 spices.
And with spices on them, so we got like a cumin and salt, pepper, garlic, onion, like.
So
it was fun. So fun. It was the coolest winter.
With your internship winter room in 9th grade, how did that work with like transportation? Because if you have a group of students and they're all going to different places,
we had to drive ourselves. So it was very independent. That was a very, very independent winter room. And I don't remember who taught it. It was like a counselor, I think, or someone, but it was just, okay, do your own thing. Just get done with it. So.
Which one would you say was your favorite winter room?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I'd say the engineering one was really fun. But they were all so fun. Like foodie was so fun, and I can tell my least favorite was the membership one. But I got money now, so I mean, money to waste on scams. I mean, just in the future. So.
Okay, the next question is, what are you excited for this year?
Ooh. So many things. I'm gonna let you go first.
I'm excited for all the classes I can take, except I'm not excited for how little time I have. There's too many classes I feel like I want to take and I can't fit it all into 7 periods. I suppose, I guess what I'm really excited about is being a senior and having that senior experience, because I technically have looked up to the seniors every year, and most of my friends have been seniors, besides our friend group, but I mostly it's been since 9th grade, I have talked with seniors the most. which, yeah, it's a little weird, but I'm looking forward to sharing that experience with others who look up, like lower grades who look up to us.
So that's huge. So I signed up for MTech for iOS development, and I got into it. So I'm gonna be doing that. It's like a 900-hour course in tandem with Socratic and AP Calculus BC. I'm applying to BYU while I'm doing that, and I'm just gonna be so busy like the entire year. So, and I get to find out if I actually get to go to the MTech and I have enough class spaces when Power School finally starts to work.
When do you have your summer meeting, or have you already had that?
I have not had my summer meeting, but we did the.
Did you sign up?
11th grade. No, I didn't.
Okay.
I'm stealing your brown because my brown's dead.
I think they sent out an email saying like,
Yeah.
sign up right now, please.
Yeah.
I didn't get an email. There's nothing. I've been checking my email all summer. There's nothing.
Well, I think they just sent it today.
I'll check.
Okay, the next question. No one ever expects this question. It's, what's your dream vacation?
Oh dear. I have quite a few. Going on a vacation to Germany and just touring all the castles as well as the beautiful scenery
It's really
would be
pretty.
really, really nice. Or going to Japan. I would love to go to Japan. Just the culture there, the food, and just seeing how much different Japan is and how more efficient it is compared to the US. Sorry.
I mean,
It'd be
you're
so
right.
cool.
What about for you, Austin?
It would probably be like New Zealand or like
Australia.
Australia. One of those two. Like I see what it's like down in Australia with the bottle of water. Let's see how that goes.
You're not scared of like the bugs
I don't
or the everything that tries to kill you?
really care about the bugs or
I don't
things
care.
that try to kill me.
I don't care about the snake.
There's a spider in the bathroom. Like, whatever. Like, bro's just chilling. Like, I like spiders. You're a freak, Austin. No, I just like spiders.
If they're outside, spiders are fine. If they ever enter the house, I kill them.
Oh. So it's like a home turf. Like,
Yeah.
so you're waging war with arachnids.
And we have them spray. We have people spray so they die.
That's
if
true.
they come in contact with the house.
We don't have problems
spray.
with spiders. We have problems like mites. Like, there's a lot next to us with like a bunch of like dirt and weeds and wood. And there's like mites that breed over there, and then they come over and invade our house. And so like the whole side of our house is always covered with like mites. It's so gross. It's so nasty. So you always have to spray for this.
The next question is, what are your after high school plans? Like once you graduate?
Mission. All the way mission. And then I'll either keep doing development and programming or I'll move on to engineering. My dream hobby is to be like a car guy because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a car guy, but I'm really not. So it'd be fun to learn how to do like mechanical stuff, and like that's something that's always interested me. And then I just like, my ultimate goal is to like have a family, right? I just want to be that in that kind of situation. So whatever it takes to get me there, I'm totally willing to do.
So espionage and fraud.
Heck yeah! I like that.
That would be fun.
Today we learned that Connor is already a criminal. Breaking news.
Who's it saying I'm not?
I'm probably more of a criminal than you. One time I called him because I was driving on I-15 and we were talking about like speeding. Like, oh yeah, this is like how much you used to speed and stuff. Like, oh, I never really speed, you know. And, like we're like talking. I'm super deep in the conversation. I look down. I'm going 95. So like we slow it way down. I'm like, Connor, I'm such a hypocrite. I'm so sorry. So
That's all right.
I'm ultimately just a cheater at life. So.
For me, right after school again, it's mission. I have the two places I want to go on vacation. I also wouldn't mind going on a mission, Germany or Japan.
Yeah.
I just think the people are really cool in both places, and I just think it would be fun. And then I want to go to USU for my degree. Well, My dream college is to go to the Royal Veterinary Academy in London. But if I'm staying in the U.S., I'll go to USU for my veterinary degree because I want to be a veterinarian when I grow up. If it turns out I don't want to do that, I'll do bioengineering, which is really fun.
I haven't showed them my goats this summer. I do goats. I forgot to mention that in my hobbies. Like I take care of goats and sheep. I have a show this week actually. Utah County. If you guys want to come.
Where in Utah County?
It was the same place as the cookie cutting classic.
Okay.
I took him and Ella to the cookie cutting classic. And I won it, by the way. There was like 20 different cookies. I'm not good at art, but I'm good at cookie art, I guess. So, again, the food thing. I'm just the best with food.
Okay, wait. Back to the goats. You do goats?
Yeah.
You raise them and
I do meat goats. I do boar goats and lambs. So not wool lambs, but meat lambs. So you take care of them, you train them, you wash them, feed them, like that kind of thing, and then you go and show them and sell them off for meat.
How long have you been doing that?
3 years. I'm stopping next year, but we have all the things, the stands and products, and like it's a huge world. Like it's crazy. And Utah technically has like the oldest 4-H in the world, or like in America, I think.
Which is?
Oh, it's 100 years old this year.
4-H is what? Like,
100 years.
But with the goat thing, you said the oldest something or other?
Yeah, oldest 4-H.
What is that?
It's it's like a kids and teenagers program for country kids. So like FFA is kind of 4-H, but 4-H is more like private than that. So it's like farming and agriculture. There's shooting competitions. Like it's pretty cool. The goal is just like teach kids how to do stuff in real life. It's very cool.
What got you into that?
My internship, actually. I started working. Okay, you want to do show goats? Okay. So I started showing goats, and it's super fun. It's tiring and it's exhausting. But it's the same thing. It's really cool. It's really fun. So it's very unique. Nobody really else does goats.
Sorry, kind of hopping back over to Connor. What got you into veterinary stuff?
Oh, I don't know. I think what got me into it is I've watched, I don't know how many veterinary shows. So Great Dr. Scott, Bondi Vet, Vet on the Hill, and oh dear, Vet Saving Pets. I've loved animals. I've always loved animals. Doesn't matter if it's a stray that claws me when I try to go pick it up. Yeah, if it claws me, I'll just go right back. I want a pet, and I want to hold it, and I want to make sure it's well taken care of. But I've loved animals, so I went, okay, what combines when I began thinking about careers? I was like, what combines my love of animals with a well-paying job? Veterinary sciences does it.
This is true. It's all about the money for Connor. He does not enjoy the job at all. He just wants the money. This just it.
Kind of have to live.
No, money is just paper that we pretend it actually means stuff.
Yeah. Okay, the next question is, what advice do you have for your younger self or incoming freshmen or 7th graders?
That's a big one.
Don't procrastinate. I know everyone says it. I cannot emphasize it enough though. Do not procrastinate. If you say you're going to get something done, do it. It's a lot better. I had a couple of weeks, actually 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. I had not an interview, but a class with my priest group where we had someone in our ward come in and teach us about how to become a millionaire. And one of the things he told us was everything in life has a cost. And that cost has interest. How do you get rid of the interest? You pay it up front. So, for an example, if you want to go into college and you want to really do really well in college, the price of that is you have to work really hard in school. Do you earn scholarships to be able to go to college? That is the price that you paid, but at the same time, it's a price worth paying, if that makes sense.
That's really good advice.
What about for
Just
you,
tag along.
Austin?
What was the question again?
Well, what advice would you give to your younger self
Oh,
or like
yeah.
incoming freshmen or incoming 7th graders?
Ooh. Okay, so don't be afraid. Like straight up. Like think about what you lose and what you gain from like jumping straight in and being active and like talking to people, like getting to know other people, like getting to know different things that you like or do. Like now is the time. Like literally now is the time for you to like figure out what you love, what you like, what you want to do, and that will set you up for success later in life. Like I really wish I had done that. And also, don't sit around and be idle because that screws you over so much. Like there's so many just like bad things you can do if you're just doing nothing. So like as long as you're staying like busy and like in the loop, like working hard, you're gonna find yourself a lot happier.
I think that's also very good advice. Okay, kind of the last question-ish is, what is like something that you're proud of yourself, of like an achievement or something that you've done while at Mazer? Or even just like something small, like big or small.
I mean, I've kept my grades up. My grades are pretty good. So, I joined NHS and then I got kicked out of NHS. So, I mean, W and L at the same time. But it means I'm going places, right? It means I'm always like going forward, whether it be forward or in reverse, because acceleration and velocity exist.
Suppose mine is being the junior marshal as well as keeping a 4.0 GPA since 9th grade. I have fought every year for the 4.0, and to me it's worth it. Not everyone will find that it's worth it, but I find that it is worth it.
It's very impressive.
Yeah, it is a huge thing to like brag about. I think you should brag about it more.
Oh, well, I know a lot of other people get 4.0s, so what's there to brag about?
4.0 is crazy.
Kind of the last question, just to end it up a little bit. Is there anything else that you want like people in our grade to know, or like any last words, as they say?
Don't be afraid to reach out to others. Don't be afraid to reach out.
That is so for real though.
It's easier said than done, though.
No, that's so true.
Yes.
I mean, do what you say you're gonna do. That's a big one that will make yourself bigger and lift other people up. And also, should I talk about myself or should I just be over general?
Whatever your heart desires.
I am the best. I'm the best person ever, and I'm the top of our grade. Every day, all the time. Also, I have a cold, so I'm sorry. So bow down to me, worship me all day, every day, because I'm the best.
And just to end it, this is Austin's.
Oh, I haven't got it in the
haven't finished.
blue yet.
Part of it is you gotta stick in the time frame. Then that was Connor's. And then if I can get you guys to sign them.
Pat. For the marker or just?
Whatever your heart desires. On the front side, preferably, Connor.
Fine.
Come on. This will be worth $1 million later, so you better keep this.
That's why I'm making people sign them. It's for increase in value.
For people who become millionaires, then you go, I have your signature.
Yeah.
It's true. I will be a millionaire. I'll be a mechanical developer. I'll be an engineer programmer.
Hardware and software at the same time.
Middle ground where. That's what I'm going to do. I'll program cars. That'll be my life.
Thank you again for coming and watching today's episode. That's all, folks. I never know how to end these.